Hello everyone, Josh here with Texas Games, bringing y'all another Awaken Chaos Air video. And today we're going to be talking about the progressions we've made since the last episode. This is of course episode 7 of our free-to-play series. We've made a couple small changes and improvements here to the account. Now our biggest issue right now, our biggest enemy in the game right now is stamina. We have one meal coupon left, and that's because it was actually in the shop. We're sitting on 2,800 diamonds right now. Of course, I do all my dailies, and I do the shop refreshes with 20 gems every once in a while. Probably going to slow that down a little bit now because we're kind of getting low on gold because I've had to invest a lot in some gear, and it's been taking a lot of gear EXP to get some of these, these pieces built up to make some of my units better. We did, however, do a couple things off camera. We've completely cleared Endless Trial 60. It was actually quite easy. We even got a few of the Breath of Revival saved up. I'd like to get my account a little bit more built up, and also probably save up a few more of the Breath of Revivals before I attempt doing level 70 on this free-to-play account. So that's just something there. And our tower situation is looking really, really good. We completed normal towers, so we'll be able to utilize the multi-battle now after reset on that here in a few days. We're on hard mode. I don't know if I'm going to climb hard mode too hard. We'll try to see what we can do with that. Maybe at least get maybe 20-30 floors done if possible. If we go to Arcane Dominator, you can see we're on 10, 11, 7, 8, and 7 here for all of these individually. I might be able to go in and do better on Tide now that I have Zatlix built up a little bit, but I just haven't really bothered. But yeah, Rolling Tulpa, we're doing okay. Ash Magisterium is a little bit of a misleading. I've actually done up to 10, and then I got stuck on 10, I believe. The only reason it says I'm on 11 is because I took a support, and I don't like to really include those because I feel like if I can do it with my own units, there's no point doing it because I'm not going to sit there and manually grab a support unit every single time throughout the day, all day long, to farm gear. It's just not going to happen. That's not realistic. That's not reasonable. It's just too much time investment wasted right there. So if I can't do it with my own team, I'm not going to really showcase it very often. But, you know, it is good to do it for the first time clear rewards because you do get some charms from doing these. We're on 99999. We've cleared 9 on all of these, which is very, very good with our own team, by the way, and with the same team. I believe I used the same team for almost everything, which is very interesting. But we are running a multicolored team, so it's not too bad. All right, so now that you guys are updated on all the things that are dungeon, let's go and take a quick look here at our character situation. We have, of course, our Zatlix 6-star, 2 dupes, and he is fully glyphed out. Our Zachary almost done being glyphed out. Our Connor is, he's getting there. Same thing with our William. He's there as well. Now our William is not 6-star yet. I do plan to make him 6-star, but he's not a priority yet because outside of just picking up an additional HP and defense to make him more tanky, I don't really want him to be 6-starred yet. It's not a priority to make him 6-star yet. He will be eventually, I promise you, but not now. Jonathan will be our next 6-star. A lot of you wanted me to build this guy up because we pulled so many copies. I asked you guys and gals to let me know in the comment section below. You all voted to do so. Jonathan is now fully max glyphed. God of War, our second and the only 2 that we have currently fully glyphed out between him and Zatlix, obviously. His abilities are finally done as well. He has no gear right now, obviously. We're going to be putting gear on him when we go to use him. But yeah, he's ready to go. He's ready to get 6-starred. No problem there. He gets 8,500 HP without gear. That is insane. Now, he's going to be a DPS tank hybrid, so don't expect big damage numbers from him between each move. But overall, before it's all said and done and the smoke clears, the dust settles, and the fight's over, he's still going to have some pretty nice numbers because here's the thing. He may hit a little bit less than other DPSs, but he's going to survive for a lot longer because his glyphs are giving him so much HP. This dude is a tank that can do damage, and that's great. As you can see here, his defense is almost 900. His health is over 8,500, and he's naked. He has no gear, and he's only level 50. When he goes up to 60 after the promo event drops here in a day, oh man, he's going to do some work. Because this trait is going to keep him alive for a long time, and this ult actually does some pretty decent damage from what I've seen in some early Ash testing. So I'm very happy for what he can do. He's not going to be blowing the world away or anything, but he's very, very good. He's a very solid unit, if you will. So he'll be getting 6 stars soon. We're also working on Evelyn as well for our Tulpa teams and some other various content, especially since we have William. We could do some cool things and other content with her. She's sitting on level 5 glyphs as well. We're slowly working on those. She'll probably be the next one that I try to get at least, you know, some glyph investment done on level 5s. Her abilities, of course, are done as well, and she'll be probably the 6 star that I make after a 6 star Jonathan. Our Joseph right now, outside of, you know, getting him gear, it's pretty much done for what I want him to be at the moment. I got all of his speed and glyphs done. He's at plus 31 there, and that's really all I wanted. If I need him to get better, more beefier for maybe like Ash 11 plus eventually, then I might 6 star him and give him some better gear. That'll just give him speed plus some defensive stats. We'll see what happens, but right now I like where he's at for the time being. Maybe one of these days I'll fully, oh wait, I could just do this right here. There you guys go. All right, so he's not fully done yet. Obviously we got to do, which one does he got to do? Okay, oh, he's just skill 1. We got to do 2 more. Okay, I'm not really too worried about that, to be honest. So yeah, he's pretty much good where I need him to be. Celine was a disappointment DPS wise. She just was not cutting it. I feel like she needs another buff. I feel like this trait needs to be abolished. This trait is garbage. Give her plus 20% attack, and then she's good. Just do that. Remove attack up on this, make it 100%, and then she's good. Then she'll be very usable. She'll be a nice free-to-play substitute for Nathalia and Hydricia and Sierra and Tia for your Ash stages and stuff like that. That's all you got to do. There's other creative things I could do with her kit, but if you just want a simple fix for now, just remove this trait, go 20% attack, kind of like Connor, and remove the attack up on this and make that 100%, and then we're good. Then we're good. All right. Marion, I stopped working on for now until I start doing some more Witch of the Wind. And our Urion, unless we pull another dupe of him, or if they change it to where you can use legendary dupe crystals for legendary darks and lights as well, or something that I can do free to play within my power that I can somehow get a dupe for this guy, then we will definitely build him up. But for now, he's just going to kind of stay there in the background, getting built up very, very slowly. Same thing I'm doing with Dulov right now. He's getting built up very, very slowly. I was doing some playtesting with Poor Townie, trying to see if I could do some cool cheese strats, because his skill 2 attacks based on enemies max health. It just wasn't worth it. The damage is not there. I tried, guys. I even tried to use flat stat gear. It just doesn't work. No. It doesn't work. I tried to do something really, really cool, and it didn't work. So that's pretty much it for all that stuff. We are slowly working on Santis as well. I did pull a copy of her a while ago on the account. I don't have no dupes, but you know, her dupes are able to be made quite cheaply after you've played for a while, and she's very, very, very good. I would say she's probably arguably top 15, top 10 unit in the game right now, because she's in pretty much all the endgame boss teams there is, for the poison team especially, and I'd argue she's probably the most important poisoner in the game because of what she can do to assist, obviously, Gangela with his trait, and, you know, other units like Valuk, and what else we got? Gajar, so he can nuke and stuff. She's just got the best, you know, she just does the best performance-wise as a DPS slash tank slash dot user, which is, of course, damage over time, which will be her poison. So she just does a lot in her kit right now, and that's pretty much it account-wise, guys. We're definitely making some really good progress there. Gear-wise, we still have some ways to go. Resource-wise now, we got 6 advanced summoning crystals saved up, plus we got 2,800 gems, as I said, which will fluctuate a little bit because we do reset the shop every once in a while. We do buy the free, well, I wouldn't say free, but the 30 gem 2 meal tickets from the shop once a day. We get those as well, but we do get that for free essentially because we are doing the 5 training PvP fights. So we got 5.5 million jelly ready to go, waiting for that promo event to take place. We also have a couple 5-star pumpkins. We got 9 4-stars and 26 3-stars, and then various amounts of glyphs. So there you guys go. We have 10 arena packs. That's all we got left. That's basically how we're going to be getting stamina for the next day or two, probably, unfortunately, because of our stamina situation being so low. I'm not seeing those arena packs drop for like 3 days now, guys. I don't know what happened. I felt like I was getting 1 or 2, you know, every few hours, at least, which is already pretty bad, but I was getting them every few hours, and then for like the past 3 days, I've gotten 0. So I'm running out of arena packs now to continue getting gear I'm sorry, to continue getting stamina to go farm my gear, you know, glyphs, jelly, etc. So I don't know what's going on with that situation, but it is what it is. Now, what I want to do, guys, before we leave, I want to try something. I just want to see how close we are. I don't think we're going to succeed, but I definitely want to see where we're at with Roaring Tulpa. I'll do an Ash Magisteria 10 run maybe in a couple days when we get Jonathan completely 6-starred and see where we are from there, what we still need with that water team. But I want to try to see what we can do right now with stage 10. I just want to see how close I am with stage 10. Obviously I want to get to stage 11. The problem is I really don't want any of this gear, to be honest with you, but you know, if this is the dungeon that I can get access to 6-star gear first before any other, I'm going to take advantage of that. Obviously, it's not the sets that I want. I don't really want Vanguard. I don't want HP, and I don't really want Crit, to be honest. I'd rather get, you know, Divine set, which is going to be way down the road because that's Gemini Dragon, or obviously get the Curse set for a lot of my DPSs, even Avarice set, Speed gear, obviously. There's a lot of other gear that I would just prefer to have over these 3 gear, to be honest with you, but it is what it is. If that's what we have to get to move on to the next one, that's what we'll have to do. Just the way it is, man. So we're gonna go ahead and try something. Now I'm gonna be running my Zatlix, William, Connor, and Zachary. This probably isn't going to work out very well, but I'm gonna see what we can do. I really am. So we're gonna go ahead and press start. I don't see this working out because we're running a blue unit and a green unit, and only 2 fire, and one of them is not even a DPS. So what we're going to do is we're going to make sure that we have these all set up. Yep, left, yep. See, we can't bull rush the boss because we don't have a full fire team and we don't have a poison team. So we cannot do the bull rush strategy on Tulpa. We have to take it step at a time. We got to kill the mobs before we kill Tulpa with this particular team. I just want to see how close I am, because basically what I'm seeing here is if I get very close with this team, if I can even get Tulpa down 50% with this team, I'll know that when I 6-star my Evelyn and I swap out maybe William for her, then we should be perfectly fine. Obviously, I'll lose the additional damage on skill 1s, which is very helpful with like units like Zachary. And we'll lose, of course, the counterattack, which is very, very strong, but we'll gain a powerhouse that's going to have type advantage. That's going to really help us do a ton of damage on Tulpa and the mobs. So we'll see if it kind of works out in our favor to do it that way, or maybe we'll just take out Zatlix and run 3 fire units and William and see if that works out, because that's another possibility. You don't always have to go in and use Zatlix just to quickly clear the waves. If you can at least take the waves down enough and still keep your damage mitigation up enough and heal up and all that stuff with Connor, but by the time you get to Tulpa after the first 2 waves, yeah, it may not be as fast, but if it's effective and it works, that's all it matters at the end of the day, right? So there's a couple strategies I might try and do going forward. I mean, and then when I eventually get Elson built up too, then I might just straight up not run William, even though again we're gonna be losing the counterattack in the, you know, basic skill additional damage, but we're going to be running full on fire. And then I think at that point we'll be able to actually bull rush Tulpa and kind of ignore the mobs. So we'll see what happens going forward with this account. But I just wanted to show you guys a little bit of gameplay. I know we do a lot of dialogue in this series and not as much gameplay as I'd like. So I thought this would be something, you know, fun to kind of show you guys a little bit of kind of how the team is panning out here. And we're already running into a little bit of a situation. Our William obviously is going to be targeted a lot because of the type disadvantage. But yeah, we need him to stay alive a little bit longer. We got to at least get this left one killed here. Okay, we got 1 down. Now we start working on the right side. Okay. Ooh, Zachary took a beating there. Not good. Okay, we got that shield up just in time. That's good. That's clutch. That is clutch. All right. Okay, so now we just got to down the Tulpa. And I'm already kind of impressed with what we've done so far. I mean, we're running 2 off element units here, and one of the on element isn't even a DPS. So this is working out pretty well, considering we did get Tulpa down to 50%, which was what I wanted to see, which I was hoping for. Now this is gonna be a problem. Obviously, that shield, that's gonna be a big issue. And our Zachary, man, our Zachary took a beating. Now, keep in mind, my Zatlix is wearing my best gear. I probably should have swapped Zachary in Zatlix's gear here because Zachary needs it more. But yeah, we're gonna get blown to bits now. But we almost did it. We almost did it. We almost broke that shield, and we would have took it below 40% and then continued to keep nitpicking some more damage, which is not bad. You know, I hate that the 2 waves are included in these stats because it makes it look a little bit, it's very misleading because the first 2 waves Zatlix did a lot of the work there. So those numbers are a little bit inflated for him, but Zachary did about 38k. I'd like to get that a lot higher, obviously. Maybe running William right now isn't worth it at only level 50 because maybe he's a bit too squishy for this stage, especially being off element, taking more damage. I don't know. We'll try and tweak it going forward, but I'm still very satisfied that even on Tulpa 10 on auto, they got the boss down to 40%, and with a little bit of RNG on our side, we probably could have got it even further than that. So I'm very happy with our progress so far on this free-to-play account. It's going. It's a slow process, but it's going. Hope you guys all enjoyed episode 7. Episode 8, I'm not sure what we're going to do yet. I'm going to try and hopefully have Jonathan fully 6-starred for that, so we could kind of showcase him, maybe run an Ash Magisteria or something. So if you guys want to see that, definitely let me know in the comment section below. But yeah, we're progressing, as I said. So I'm going to catch you guys on the next one. Have a good week. Happy holidays if you're celebrating any holidays this week, including Christmas, obviously. And yeah, it's going to be it for this episode. So don't forget to subscribe, check notifications, join us in the Discord in the description below. Don't forget to follow me on Twitter at XSPlays, and I'll see you all in the next video. As always, until then,